How to get away with a perfect murder. Then, meet a mathematician, but you have to beware of physicists. Welcome to another episode of Dear Cinema. I'm going to review 2008 Japanese movie, SuspectX. Movie starts with mystery-solving brilliant physicist, Manabu Yukawa, explaining how a crime has been committed. Meanwhile, in another place, Tetsuya Ishigami, a lonely, yet brilliant math teacher, starts his day with his neighbor's voice. Seems to be he liked this. His neighbor is Yusuko Hanaka, a divorced single mother who owns a restaurant. Ishigami used to buy his lunch from Yusuko, and his morning conversations with Yusuko is the brightest part of his day. When Tagashi, Yusuko's abusive ex-husband, appears one night in her apartment to extort money from Yusuko, he tries to misbehave with her teenage daughter, Misato. Misato tries to hit him, but the situation quickly changes into violence. Tagashi is strangled and killed by this mother and daughter on their apartment floor. On hearing the fuss from his room, Ishigami knocked the door of Yusuko, and gently convinced Yusuko to help her. Police have found a man's body. It was strangled to death, his face sprayed beyond recognition, and his fingers burnt to the skin. But with dental records they were able to recognize this body as Tagashi's. Also, police have found the time of death, and other details about him. Then the rest was easy for them. They appears on the step of Yusuko's apartment. But Yusuko have an upheld, strong alibi, in a movie house with her daughter. So the police went to meet Yukawa for his expertise. Yukawa accidentally hears the name of Tetsuya Ishigami on police records. Yukawa knew Ishigami. He was an old friend of Yukawa. In his mind, Ishigami is a maths genius. Meanwhile, Ishigami is giving instructions to Yusuko and Misato on a public phone. As expected, Yukawa came to meet his old friend Ishigami. Ishigami didn't show any suspicious act. But as an experienced crime solver, Yukawa gradually figures it has to be an Ishigami's work, not murder, but divert. But, as an intelligent mathematician, Ishigami's plan was not only to get rid of flesh, but also to a step-by-step cover-up. Suddenly, Ishigami turned himself in as the killer. But Yukawa notices that Ishigami's confession has some loopholes. Will a mathematician be able to cover up a crime perfectly? Or will a physicist be able to defeat a brilliant mathematician? It's a well-written murder mystery movie, with this wonderful riddle. This movie is based on the award-winning novel, The Devotion of SuspectX, that won many awards including the Best Japanese Crime Fiction of the year 2006. And it has great number of followers all over the world. This was written by famous Japanese novelist Keigo Higashino. With the help of this wonderful novel, Yasushi Fukuda wrote the screenplay of this movie, and brilliantly directed by Hiroshi Nishitani. Acting job has to be credited to Masaharu Fukuyama as Manabu Yukawa, Shinichi Tsutsumi as Tetsuya Ishigami, and Yasuko Matsuyuki as Yusuko Hanaoka. IMDb rated this movie as a crime, drama and mystery movie. And they have given 7.5 ratings to this movie. Also 93% of Google users like this movie. Movie will give you clues about the crime. But you have to watch it carefully. Because physicists observe and establish hypotheses, then test those hypotheses. But mathematicians conduct their simulations on their heads. We will meet in another episode of Dear Cinema. Good day.